Okay, so maybe one more higher rated challenge, and then we'll go to like random challenges from the middle of the pack. Yeah, there will not be any f3 king f2s today. I will just announce that. Uh, Russia not being able to produce super grandmasters. Yeah, I don't know. Like I did not actually see the question, but that quote doesn't look right to me. That does not seem to be an actual thing. What's the theory here? I think I'm supposed to play 5 here. Yeah, and after c4, I think we just develop, right? We just go bishop b6 and we play. This used to be a very, very topical line about 20 years ago, which is sort of the last time I studied it. So, yeah, my opinions on this position are very, very outdated. The MMR set is fine, Akash. I'm struggling with it, but I'm struggling with it not because I don't like or it's got nothing to do with the reset and everything to do with me being very slow to adapt to the new meta. I keep on trying to force elementals and I keep on getting slaughtered, so. Do you usually give up a queen for 2 rooks? It very much depends on the position, but I think a good rule of thumb would be the queen will be weaker than the 2 rooks in most positions. Like you do need to meet very, very specific conditions for the queen to be better than the rooks. d6 is, I mean, it's a weakness, but on the other hand, like, white does not actually get to attack it very much. Because there's no real way for white to get the knight over to b5 because there are no squares. Like, I control all the squares from which the knight can get to b5. And without an option of playing knight b5 at any point, it's really not that easy for white to generate any kind of play against the perceived weakness of the d6 pawn. I don't know if I'm supposed to play knight c5, but I'm kind of trying to simplify my life here by offering some trades. Is d6 a weakness in an Eidorf in full quotation marks? Yeah, I like this type of meta commentary. Najdorf would be a very difficult opening to play if you had to worry about the d6 pawn being weak in these types of positions, let's say. It would be a very, very tricky opening to play. Because, yeah, you get these types of positions pretty much all the time. I really like how my opponent is playing this game so far. I will say this. Like, I'm very much in agreement with most of the things my opponent has done so far in this game. Very, cleverly played game by him or her, by them. I'm kind of stuck, looking for constructive ideas here. There's really not very many. And now knight c2, e3, and so on. Yeah, this is good. This is very, very good, solid Sicilianing by my opponent. That knight on a1, as you can see, is already on e3, so yeah. It's not going to be an issue for very long. I am very happy to have gotten this trade in, though. This endgame is quite manageable. This is clever. I did not understand how annoying this will be when I went for this endgame. This is very clever. Yeah, because of how my rooks are currently positioned and how far my second knight is from the c5 square, I just don't have a good response to this. Just none whatsoever. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm kind of busted here. This is a very nicely played game by my opponent. Yeah, black definitely is low on time, but black also did not really at any point see anything that he could have done about it. So yeah, EFGF Rooks E7 just kills me here, as I now realize. Rook A6, huh? Interesting. I will now attempt to kind of bluff my way bluff my way through here, but yeah, I don't expect this to work. It's it's very unlikely this leads to anything good. But yeah, once again, it's sort of the best I have, so I'm persevering. Okay. Maybe I became excited about this for no particular reason. Yeah, Rook E1, and yeah, I'm still in trouble. Whoa, yeah, that was a blunder. That was a blunder. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done by my opponent. E7, I guess. Yeah. Nicely done by my opponent, and I probably could have done slightly better in that game, but really did feel like I was just being soundly outplayed from start to finish.